Hey everybody, welcome to another episode, which is basically another episode from my storeroom, to be honest. But this time, I'm going to show you something which I don't think you've ever seen before. At least, if you're not part of my gaming community, you've probably never seen before. So what happened is, back in the early '90s, I had walked into this game shop, and made a lot of new friends, right? Um, and that became my gaming community. Now, prior to that, uh, my gaming was pretty much going over to, friends' houses to play board games and stuff like that. And also, there wasn't much of a community for me, at least, because I was in a boarding school. It's very difficult to, build one. And folks in my boarding school, weren't really into gaming. So when I walked into this game shop in Asia, it was called Metro Games. I made a whole bunch of friends. Some of these friends, I are still friends today, right? So now, at the time, a couple of games were quite popular at the store. Metro Games. One of the games was Manowar. Of course, we've already done a Manowar video. I've already told you that story. But another game that was actually becoming quite popular was Blood Bowl. Um, and we were learning how to play. I think that was also the time when Metro Games was transitioning from a smaller shop to a slightly bigger store. And slowly, because of how easy Blood Bowl is, more and more folks are playing. All you need to do was just get one team. So a lot of people are playing it. Now, I also have a little background in punk rock, the DIY mentality. So I was very much into making zines. So I was thinking to myself, I should make a zine for this game, because the first time I saw Blood Bowl, I was in love with it. It was a second edition Blood Bowl. But when you start playing Blood Bowl, it's one of those things it's one of those games the minute you play it, you kind of let go of it, right? So yeah, I fell in love with it totally, and because of that, I decided to run a zine. No, the zine only had a very short run, but let me show you. So, I called the zine Spike magazine. So it's actually photostated magazine. Please note that back in the day, this was how a lot of like DIY rags and were made, fanzines and stuff like that. So I used that to make this happen. Pretty much, yeah, using like cutting stuff up, using actually hand using handwritten script to write most of the stuff. There's even pictures. Now what's gonna happen is I'm gonna show you the inside of the magazine as well. But it was nice to see these magazines, because yeah, it's a moment of time, right? And it's not gonna come back. But what was really really cool with this magazine was I actually reached out to Jervis Johnson, and he actually sent me a, a, a reply. So it's my sort of claim to my claim to fame, my the closest touch I've got to Blood Bowl royalty. So yeah, I got him to send me a letter, and he did send me a letter, which I printed it here. Oh, I think it's in the magazine, but we'll look at it later. So yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a look inside how I made the magazine. Just basically, it's basically a lot of like handwritten stuff, and pretty much DIY small press. But yeah, I hope you like this. These two copies were actually the actual copies. They were printed. So issue 1 was actually blue, and issue 2 was actually yellow. It was supposed to be issue 3, but I think I ever got around to it. Yeah, so that's it. But we're gonna have a look. First, we're gonna have a look at inside these, so you can see what they look like, and then we're gonna have a look at yeah, give you a peek into that. So that's this video. If you like, yeah, stick around, have a look. Right, so let's have a look at the issue 1. Blood Bowl Mania, it says Spike issue 1, the official Blood Bowl magazine. I should have put Malaysia there. So yeah, this is what the store looked like. Really, really small store. Starts off with the editor. That's yeah. There you go, handsome little fella. So you got some latest updates. You got the commissioner speaks. A little bit of yeah, a little bit of what happened, you know, in the league. You know, you got the games master. This is basically the person who owned the store at the time. And then you got like yeah, you got short passes, which is basically the results. It's got results. And then some pictures. Yeah, they don't look great when they're like photo status. It's like really dark. Maybe we'll have a look at them later when they're when you can see the master. Yeah, the fever is on. And all of this is basically like, you know, I used cut. We're gonna see how I used and what I used to make it happen. Yeah, so a little bit of captions here and there. And then I got some obituaries. So what I would ask players to do is whenever, you know, a player died, for them to do obituaries for their players. And as you can see, you know, they do their own little art. Some are good, some are not so great, you know. And yeah, as you can see, some of mine, yeah, there as well. And then this is the team ratings, top 20 teams. You know, as you can see, it's a top 4 same guy, because we had multiple guys with multiple teams and stuff like that. And then we got a little bit of news, and a bit of like rules. And then here's the quotable quotes. And what this is basically, you know, quotes that I thought were kind of funny that I heard while the game was being played. Yeah. So yeah, more quotes. And then that's the group shot right there. So that's issue 1. Be over there. And this issue 2, extra, enjoy. Yeah, so Spike issue 2 starts off with hey y'all. That's the editor. Oh, good looking fella. And we have Jervis Johnson, guest editorial by Jervis Johnson of Games Workshop. Greetings to all Malaysian Blood Bowl players. This is great. Should I read this? Nah, it's alright. Yeah, then you got the news. You know, basically what's been happening. I had to use a lot of art from the rule book, but I don't get sued. Yep, suggested rule modifications here, and then you got some pictures. Again, more black and white pictures. Again, all of these were photostated, so I guess they didn't look so great coming out. Again, the team ratings for issue 2. This time we did the top 25 players, and then you got like rule clarifications. You know, on well, clarify certain sequence of events when it comes to rules. You got a, you know, nice centerfold there with the Blood Bowl trophy. Then you got the news with the Blood Bowl Cup second round, and then Blood Bowl Q&A. You got the Q&A as well, which was quite a bit. When we got this, it was nice to add this because I think I got the Q&A with the letter from Jervis, if I'm not mistaken. So this was a great resource to have in the zine. And then there you go, obituaries. These months pile up, and yeah, as you can see, some really good art and then some not so great art. But I think it was fantastic that, you know, people contributed. And then here's the group shot. As you can see, that's the Games Castles neighborhood, or what they used to be called. Yeah, special thanks to Jervis. Yeah, so that's issue number 2. So we only had 2 issues. I think I was gonna do issue number 3, but I'm not so sure what happened. But then again, this was like almost like I want to say 20 something years ago. Okay, let's look at the inside of the book, or inside of the master copies. Yeah, so you got a clear fold over here, and as you can see, yeah, this is issue number 2. Oh, you got some. Oh, as you can see. Some. Oh, I think this is a issue. This obituaries for issue number 3 that which never came out. So there's this Spike number 2. Yeah, you can see the art there. I used typewriter. It's got the typewriter font. An actual typewriter. And let's see. So same goes for these ones, typewriter. So we cut this and stuck it together. And this is the actual editorial again, cut, so that I can keep the autograph. And of course, because it's the way the magazine is done, was it's half an A4, so the front and back had to be like done this way. Again, all the news, you know, typed out with yeah, with a typewriter, man. And then you got like nice pictures. Not this one, the pictures right there. Nice photographs. Yeah, even like small things like this. As you can see, I took the art and then actually stuck on, you know, little bits of paper for what what I want to put on this. This is, of course, it's long before I knew what a Photoshop was. Yeah, so you got the this is the let me see now. This is the centerfold. If you want to call it centerfold. So this is yeah. There you go. It's stroke sharp card. Yeah, there you go, dear Francis. Please find and close a copy of the Blood Bowl Q&A sheet I put together. Feel free to use it if you want to publish it in your fanzine. Oh man, that's ace, you know. I think this is ace. I've got a little note like that, and you gotta understand that this is in Malaysia, yeah. So so for us to get something, you know, from very far away was exciting, extremely exciting. Oh, this is the how much it cost us to make the zines. It got kept the receipts as well. Huh. How did you know? This is issue 1. Yeah. Again, photographs cut, you know, and then little strips, you know, it's just stuck together. I think this is how old press used to do it. I think. All of this is handwritten. As you can see, it's handwritten. So, you know, you had to keep, you know, the handwriting clean. Little photographs stuck on. You know, more photographs like stuck on like that. You know. Yeah. And then all of the different like obituaries are different sheets of paper, as you can see over here. And they're all stuck on. So yeah. There you go. That's the it looks much better. So the store is about this small. I think what, about 500 square feet. And like I said, a lot of faces they've all grown up now for sure. Definitely grown up. Should look at this way. Yep. More obituaries. This is the masters. So what I'll do is I'll photoset this and then I'll photoset to half the size. Oh, and there it is. This is issue 3, which which never really. I'm not so sure. I can't remember whether I actually printed this or not printed this. But yeah. Oh yeah, let's look at issue 3. So yeah, more from the editorial couple right there. Amateur League, Premier League. More bits. You know, we started getting you know, correspondence which we could use, you know, and we actually added them on. You can see over here. Actually, most of the things like stuck on, and again, still using typewriters to do the news and stuff like that. The standings. There you go. Yeah. Highest scoring victory. So got 7-0, 7 touchdowns to 0. Damn. Yep. Some folks, some pictures. Yeah. Yeah, and interviews with the winners. And as you can see over here, we have some of the original cutouts, but the glue, I think it's kind of glue. I stained the thing. But as you can see, there were still obituaries happening. Got this little, you know, strip by a quite talented member of the group who I used to play with. So yeah, do I have anything else in here? Let me just see. Oh, there you go. This is the this is a letter. So there you go. June 29th, 1994. Yeah. So it says thank you Foreign to Games Workshop. I receive all my correspondence, suggestions, criticisms, new game materials, submissions. Thank you for your recent letter and your kind comments about Blood Bowl. I was fascinated, not a little surprised to hear it's become such a hit over there in Malaysia, and you certainly have my permission to produce Spike Malaysia. Yay! There you go. I've included a short editorial which you can use if you wish. I look forward to receiving a copy of the magazine every now and then, but I'm always interested in hearing about other coaches' experiences when playing Blood Bowl. There you go. I mean, you didn't have to do it, but it's a nice thing, and yeah, it's a nice piece of memory. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Well, that's yeah, that's actually you know what, it's a piece of my history, my gaming history, and for those who are in the magazine, I'm sure they'll find images or memories that they can like tag to the magazine. I don't know how many of them still have it. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. The Master and Spike 1 and 2. Right, so that's pretty much it. That was a trip down memory lane, to be honest. A lot of faces in the pictures I haven't seen in a while. Yeah, but yeah, it's good. It's good. A quick note though. It was called Spike Magazine, and I did not know that Spike was gonna be an actual magazine. That of course they mentioned it in the fluff, but I didn't think there's gonna be an actual Spike magazine. So this was done beforehand. Yeah. I'd like to thank all the people in this book who helped me, who are in this zine and helped me make it, because I've got a piece of nostalgia which I can hold and touch, and that can bring me back to a different time. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video. So yeah, as per usual, if you like it, like, subscribe. If you want, you can buy me a coffee. I don't think I'll be photosetting any more of these. So if you're gonna ask me to mail one to you, I don't know whether it's gonna be worth it, but you can ask. I'm sure I wouldn't mind doing it. Yeah, so you can buy me a coffee. And check out our Blood Bowl playlist. Again, it's one of my favorite games, so I try my best to feature as many Blood Bowl teams as I can. It's a good game. I love it. You know what? I've rambled too much. I'm done. Don't forget to enjoy painting the figures.